What's up, everybody? It is I, Uncle Mad. After missing last week's showdown with the Philadelphia Union, I am heading back to Nissan Stadium for yet another Nashville SC home match tonight, Thursday night, July the 8th, I believe. We are renewing the Dirty South or the Deep South rivalry. I don't know which one it is. We're taking on Atlanta United. Last time we played them, I was at Universal Studios. Hani Mukhtar led a vicious late come-from-behind effort to get us a 2-2 draw. Coming into tonight, Atlanta is highly depleted on the injury list. Not looking great for them right now. They've also been in kind of a bad run of form as the injuries have piled up. Nashville SC is going to be without Walker Zimmerman, Annabelle Godoy, and Alistair Johnson, who are all off to represent their countries in the Gold Cup. So Atlanta's a little bit more depleted than us, but that's three big misses for us, especially Annabelle Godoy. The more the season's gone on, the more he seems to clearly be the key guy, the guy pulling the strings in the middle there. I've been at a youth soccer clinic coaching for the last hour and a half. My voice is gone. I was sweaty. My voice has been gone for like the last couple vlogs, but it's even worse after I've been screaming at kids for like the last hour and a half. I was sweaty. It was disgusting, but I got to get downtown for the game. That's why I'm glad that today's vlog is sponsored by Dude Wipes. When you're sweaty and gross from coaching 3 to 5 year old soccer, grab a pack of Dude Wipes. And as the instructions say, grab one, wipe, dude. Dude Wipes. Oops, wait a minute. Dude Wipes, presenting sponsor of today's vlog. All right, so as we make our way to the stadium, we're gonna do a little bit of walk and talk type thing. So I got some stuff I gotta get off my chest. So if you just wanna see all the game stuff, skip ahead 2 to 3 minutes, you'll probably be fine. Or I might ramble for 10, who knows? So as I said, I missed last weekend's game because I went up to Cincinnati. Second week in a row I did that. When I came back, I had a good time. Loved the city. Loved everything I did up there. Had a great time. Actually, if you go back and watch the vlogs while I was in Cincinnati, I think at one point in time I even say, oh man, Cincinnati's like trying to get me to move here. So nothing against the city. But I saw somebody bragging about how FC Cincinnati has a downtown stadium. I didn't at this person. I didn't hashtag FC Cincinnati. I didn't do anything that would have drawn any attention from the FC Cincinnati people, but I just pointed out, having seen the site of their stadium, I would not necessarily be proud of that stadium site because it was kind of lame. And I'll elaborate. So I mentioned this on Twitter that I thought the stadium site in FC Cincinnati was not great. Once again, didn't tag anybody from FC Cincinnati, no hashtags, nothing like that. They've been blowing up my mentions for the last like 36 hours, crying about, oh, you just don't like our stadium, blah, 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 blah. So my whole point was the reason the stadium site in FC Cincinnati's TQL field sucks, or it's just not great, is there's just nothing around the stadium. It's just like, it's great, it's in downtown, but you plopped it in a part of downtown where there's nothing to do. Now the two big arguments I got from people was FC Cincinnati fans. Once again, didn't target them, didn't hashtag, didn't at them. They just sought me out to like cry about me not liking where their stadium was. But their two big arguments were, if you walk 5 minutes, there's a very cool area of downtown Cincinnati that you can hang out in. Or, oh, what do you want them to do? Just like displace people. So I'm going to address the second one in a second. They displaced people to build the stadium. So all of a sudden they're like high and mighty, like, oh, we can't displace people to just like put in restaurants and bars and retail. No, you did to build the stadium. So 2, this is Nissan Stadium. Great stadium to watch a game at. Nobody talks about what a great place it is to go on a game day. You got to tailgate if you want to have fun over here because there's nothing to do around here. Should they get rid of this Shoney's and put like a cool bar there or a cool restaurant? Probably. I might. Been dead for years. It's basically just a parking lot for game days. Why not get rid of that? I mean, the Juvenile Justice Center, you can't see it right there. Get rid of that. Put some cool stuff there. Basically, my point is, Look at Atlanta, what they did with the Braves. I mean, look at Cincinnati, what they did with the Banks area right by their other two stadiums. If you're going to build a new stadium, if you're going to create this whole new thing, make it an experience. Make it a whole big area where everything cool is happening, not just on game days. So obviously when people are out here tailgating at Nissan Stadium, it's cool. There's an interruption from the crowd. I don't know what just happened. But like if you had bars, restaurants, retail, other cool stuff here, people would come here 7 days a week. Oh, I think we must have scored. Fireworks just went off. Figures. I'm in the parking lot while goal scores. Anyway, why not do that? That was my whole point with FC Cincinnati's stadium is like, if you're going to build a new stadium, it's so expensive to build a stadium. You basically get like one chance every 20, 30 years to do it. Do it right. Don't just plop it somewhere to be able to say like, oh, the stadium's in downtown. Figure out a way to be able to put it somewhere where you can expand, you can grow, you can put all kinds of cool stuff around it, because like, why not? Why waste that opportunity? I mean, one of the reasons that the billionaire owners of these teams usually say they need taxpayer dollars, that taxpayer dollars should pay to build the stadiums, is that it's going to create economic growth for the areas. But if you build a stadium in an area where there's no room for growth, which I've been told, that's what they told me, it's a historic area, you don't want to displace people, you can't tear down the historic park. What economic growth are you getting out of your tax dollars, Cincinnati people? Answer that for me. I'm just saying. We've been told that the whole big reason Nashville SC ownership pushed so hard to get the extra 10 acres at the fairgrounds was they wanted to use it for mixed-use development for retail, affordable housing, and restaurant bar spaces to make the area a cool area to go to beyond just going there for games. Will it happen? I sure hope so. We'll have a better idea of that next year when our stadium opens. If it sucks and they don't do what they said they were going to do, I will be the first person up in arms about it. I'll be the first person to say this stadium sucks and it needs more stuff to do. So I'm an equal opportunity person who's going to bash stadiums. So, I mean, Nissan Stadium is the perfect example. Like I said, look at all this stuff. It's all parking lots. But if you want to go with the FC Cincinnati argument about it, nobody in Nashville thinks Nissan Stadium's like a great stadium game day experience to go to. It's okay. It needs better restaurants, need better food options inside. But, I mean, like the FC Cincinnati people said is, look what's 5 minutes over there. Downtown Nashville. Broadway sucks, but you can be there in 2 minutes after a game here. You can be at Printer's Alley, which is actually kind of cool, in like 5 minutes. If you go that way, 5 points, like 5-10 minutes. But wouldn't it be cooler if it was like right here? I literally walked from like one of my favorite spots to go to pregame for a meal, the Mainstay. It's about a 5-minute walk. But if it was like here, where the Juvenile Justice Center is, that'd be so much better. Also, a lot of people in Cincinnati were calling me lazy, like, oh, are you too lazy to walk 5 minutes? No, I do it every single game here. But if it doesn't have to be 5 minutes, why not? Also, they made a lot of jokes about, like, oh, I bet you wish there was an Applebee's. Literally, like, 4 or 5 people tweeted at me, like, I bet you wish there was an Applebee's near the stadium. I don't know what that's about. Is that like a Cincinnati thing to make jokes about Applebee's? I don't know. All right, so we're in the stadium now, and it's already 1-1. I swear someday I'm going to get here in time for a kickoff. All right, so they've expanded out the merch shop here. Might have to get one of these. I definitely wanted that USA kit they had out last year, or last week, to see if I could get it. Let's see if it's over here. No sign of the USA warm-up strip. I had a friend who said he was going to come get it for me, and then he just decided not to go to the game. Seems like I'm out of luck on the USA strip. All right, so the USA strips were gone, but I did get the USA scarf, and I got the game day poster for a friend of mine who was supposed to get me the game day strip for the USA game last week and did not, but I'm a nicer person than them. Haven't done one of these in a minute, so figured to go as best as we can. Stadium food review. Standard hot dog.
Pineapple teas. Perfectly fine steam hot dog. Not the best I've ever had, not the worst I've ever had. It'll do. Chandler's back. Crunch time.
Goodbye. Bye. Hey! Terrible challenge.
There it is. That's pretty.
That was a great shot, but then we missed it.
Okay, I missed the free kick because there's some stuff happening right here. I don't know what's happening. Weirdly enough, it seems to be like a Nashville C fan fighting with a Nashville SC fan. Maybe let's get on the same page, guys.
Well, that sucked. Another draw at home. I mean, at this point, obviously, we're past the point where these are acceptable draws. But that's why you signed Ake Lobo, to get us the extra goals that we need to get over the hump. So we'll see what happens going forward. But good Lord, it's ridiculous at this point in time. Dominating games and settling for 1 point. It's going to kill us. That's what's going to kill us this season. Here's the other thing that's going to kill me today. Somebody stole my merch. When I went to get the hot dog, didn't realize it until we were getting up out of our seats to leave. Somebody just got my right here. Somebody grabbed my bag that had the poster and the USA scarf that I bought. Cool job. I hope it's an Atlanta fan, because I really don't want that to be a Nashville SC thing that our own fans are stealing from us. But I mean, Jesus Christ. It's bad enough we got to draw somebody stealing. Whew. Not a great night. Gonna wrap this one up. Match sucked. Like I said, hopefully Ake Lobo is the guy that gets us over that hump. And whoever the scumbag is that stole my merch out from underneath my chair. Hope you're I hope you were an Atlanta United fan. To be really, I want to use some words I probably shouldn't use on the vlog. It would be really crummy if that was a fellow Nashville SC fan that was stealing stuff from me. But I did see like a whole brouhaha that was happening in front of us. It was between two Nashville SC fans. So like, hey, all of us in gold. Hey, let's get it together. Let's not fight. Let's not steal from each other. Leave that to the peasants in Cincinnati. Vlog over.